It's my pleasure and honor to be here, and quite a number of Belarusian companies are being here, and one of the most important is Belarus Tractor. First of all, Belarus Tractor and Tractor Belarus is well known in Romania. By the way, quite a few months ago, I walked along Herăstrău Park here in Romania and I watched one tractor, and it was Belarusian tractor. We produce our tractors in Romania, Irum company in Mureș, in Reghin, and I am absolutely sure quite a lot of companies, quite a lot of farmers know the brand Belarus. We have very good trend in our trade and economic relations. Last year, Romania occupied the 10th place, or was within 10 biggest trading partners of Belarus among all the European countries, which is pretty good, and we have a very good tendency, but the potential is much bigger than we have right now. I came here less than 2 years ago. I already visited all the Romanian counties. Some of them I visited for several times. I enjoy being in Romania. I opened Romania to myself, and I am trying to do my best to promote Romania in Belarus and to promote Belarus in Romania. First of all, of course, trade, economic, investment relations occupy a very big part of my activities. Then, interregional relations. This year, by the way, delegations from Cluj and Iași and several other counties visited Belarus, Tulcea, for example, and they signed interregional agreements for cooperation with Belarus, which cover all the range of activities. A part of this, I'm trying to promote the establishment of relations in education. More than 20 Romanian universities signed agreements with Belarusian universities within the last 2 years, and some of them already started cooperation, practical cooperation, and it opens, among other things, it opens the way to attract European funds. Cultural relations. Quite a number of museums of Belarus and Romania signed agreements for cooperation. For example, Brukenthal Museum, National Art Museum in Bucharest, National Historic Museum in Bucharest. And next year we are planning to exchange with the exhibitions. By the way, we are planning to bring to Belarus an exhibition of Corneliu Baba. And we are planning to bring to Romania a collection of our icons. Belarus is an Orthodox country, and I have the honor to meet the Patriarch of Romania, Daniel. I met, I think, more than 10 metropolits and archbishops of Romania. I met a lot of the deans of theological and philosophical faculties of Romanian universities. I visited a lot of churches and monasteries, and I am trying to bring closer our believers as well. The potential is extremely big. A couple of weeks ago, I met one of the officials at the Ministry of Tourism of Romania. I was surprised myself. According to the Romanian data, more than 70,000 Belarusian tourists visited Romania last year, which is a great figure, despite the fact that we don't have till now direct flight. We don't have direct railway, but nevertheless, it means that Romania is very attractive to Belarus, and Belarus is also very attractive to Romania in this field as well. We cooperate even in sports, by the way, and quite a number of Belarusian sportsmen play in Romanian clubs. Yesterday I returned back from Râmnicu Vâlcea, and their women handball club is number 1 today in Romania, and there is a player, Miss Vasilevskaya, a player of the national team of Belarus, who plays in the club team of Râmnicu Vâlcea. I am very pleased and honored to be acquainted with quite a number of very famous Romanian sportsmen and sports functionaries. Alexander Dedu, the president of your national Olympic committee, Olympic champion in fencing. Even between the schools, secondary schools, and they started some cooperation. So the prospects of widening of our cooperations are huge. We have even some pages in common between Romania and Belarus. Stefan Batory, who was born in Romania, spent his last years in Belarus, being the king of two kingdoms, the Polish kingdom and the kingdom of Lithuania. He died, so he ruled two kingdoms from Belarus. He died in Belarus, he was buried in Belarus. So our most famous philosopher, the first publisher of the books in Belarusian language, Francisc Scarina, lived for several years in Romania. It's proven, no one knows where, but it's proven. So we have quite a number of historical pages. We are on a very good trend, and today Belarus gets to know what Romania is, about all the potential, and vice versa, Romania knows what Belarus is. And as I said, we started the exchanges of visits, exchanges in participation in many events, interparliamentary cooperation. We have groups of friendship between Romania and Belarus in parliament. We started interregional relations, and this year quite a few agreements on interregional relations were signed. Twin cities relations. Next week, mayor of Rymnik-Vilcha will visit Belarus. So we are moving in all the directions, and I'm happy to be here because I feel pretty like home in Romania. Very hospitable people, very safe country, very picturesque, a lot of opportunities for industry, for agriculture, for culture, for education, and I know the advantages of Romania in education, in sciences. And by the way, Belarus invented Viber, World of Tanks, war gaming. We have our satellite, and our scientists, our engineers, our students and teachers talk the same language. It's not like teachers and pupils. We understand each other. We are on the same level. Belarus agriculture is very famous, not only in Belarus but also in other countries. We produce, like in industry, practically everything. We produce practically everything in agriculture, but maybe not some tropical fruits. But this year we started to produce bananas in Belarus, maybe due to the climate change. But we produce all the vegetables. We are very famous in meat, in milk, in meat processing, in fishing. Not saltwater but freshwater fishing, but we have one of the most famous in Europe companies on seafood. It's Santa Bremer. We cooperate with Iceland and Norway when we produce very good products. Like in Romania, I'm admired what Romania does, because your food is eco, it's natural. I love Romanian people. And we are Orthodox. Belarus is also Orthodox country like Romania. I admire your country. I admire your people. I admire your achievements in all the areas, including the agriculture. I visited quite a number of farmers here in Romania, including pretty well-known farmers and pretty big farmers. So I know more or less the level of achievements. I sincerely wish all your people and your country further success in everything, to remain like you are, to develop yourself, and I sincerely wish that we will strengthen more the relations between our countries and between our peoples. All the best to you, to your beautiful country.
Belarus!